I would have to say, if not number one, pretty close to it, comment on this channel is when you're going to do another everyday carry video, EDC update, pocket dump bag videos, what's in your backpack kind of videos. You guys love these videos. I love to watch them too, although I haven't been watching them recently. Like, I come and go off those. So that's what we're going to talk about today, EDC. And this is my 2021 winter carry. So we're going to talk a little bit about my EDC pack, my bag that I use for when I'm leaving the house for all day, and then my main bag that never leaves with me at all. It's always with me, and it even goes in that backpack. So, and then I have my main on-body everyday carry stuff right here in front of me that, you know, is essential for me. So let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a winter setup, so you know, because it's winter. Anyway, so yeah, should we do the cool stuff first or the dorky stuff? I guess let's do, well, it's all dork stuff. That doesn't make any sense. It's all dorky stuff, but it's cool. Not really making much sense. Okay, so let's do the boring stuff. That's what we want to call it. So I guess we'll do the cool stuff first. So number one is the gun. I think that I don't generally leave anywhere without my firearm. You know, it's just one of those things, like, it goes on, and Lee can test to this, like, the firearm goes on before my shoes and, like, my socks even. Well, you can't put your socks on before your jeans, because East Coast guys wear tight jeans. West Coast guys wear clothes that don't fit, generally, or just don't look good. So, anyways, when you wear jeans that actually fit you, you have trouble putting socks on, unless you wear ankle socks, and, like, it's winter, so who does that? Anyway, rant over. Let's talk about the Glock 43. I've said it so many times in just about every single EDC video that I talk about. You know, we'll throw that in camera B, let that focus. So, the Glock 43 for me has just been, it's just been fantastic. I mean, I don't see any reason to upgrade it as far as a concealed carry firearm. Now, the holster, this is brand new. I just got this holster. This is from Quick Violent Over. It's the same one I had before, except I got a different colorway. So this time I have orange carbon fiber over multicam. I guess it's just regular multicam, not black multicam. So multicam fabric. I love the fabric overlay because of sweat. In the summertime, I just love the quality that QVO puts into their holsters. I'll leave a link to the description for his website. I'm actually going to do a separate video on this, so if you guys want to pay attention to when that releases. And so yeah, he just rounds off the edges really nice. And the retention is just absolutely beautiful, and it looks awesome with the orange. You know, I just wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit, and I wanted something to match my, you know, my love for multicam. Like, all of us just love multicam so much. But so that's my Glock 43. Excuse me. And for me, this firearm has just been, you know, one that I just don't think I'll ever get rid of, because it's just been, it's so concealable, it's lightweight. I don't even know it's on me half the time. I mean, I know it's on me, but, like, it's really comfortable, especially with a holster, quality holster you spend good money on. I think this thing was, like, gosh, it was over $100 maybe, or close. But, maybe not that much. Maybe it's like, yeah, you know what, don't even quote me on the price. I don't know. It's been a while. It took a while for it to get here. But, you know, I think it's a little expensive. It's more expensive than most holsters you'll find, like, so. But the quality just can't be matched, so QVO. So the firearm, the Glock 43, I got night sights on this guy. Let me just clear it. And, you know, you can see the night sights. Maybe if we'll focus. Maybe in camera, iPhone. Yeah, so the night sights, you know, these are the TrueGlow TFX Pros. I have this with a double undercut, a stippled grip, a OC Customs trigger, ghost connector, polished trigger bar, And I did all the work myself on this gun. I've did it probably about 3 or 4 years now, and this thing will run 1,000 rounds through it at the range like it's nothing. So it's all held up. All the modifications I've done, which are basically aesthetic. There's no actual, that's a stock factory Glock trigger. People, don't upgrade your trigger. That's actually just a factory trigger. It's just a polished trigger bar and a ghost connector, which is in the back here. So it's just polished. That's all it is. There's no firing pin upgrade. There's no, spring upgrade. There's, the sights are upgraded, but, that's just, you just have to have nice sights, really. The stock factory Glock sights are just terrible. But as far as EDC goes and carrying a gun every day, if it's not comfortable, you're probably not going to carry it. So I think that when you have something like this, you're good to go. And I see people, they throw in like an extra, this is just a +1. I see the people with the +3 and the +4s. It's like, just get a Glock 43X or just carry a 19 at that point. Like, I'm never going to, the odds of me actually having to use this are very slim, so I don't count on getting in shootouts, so I don't need 100 rounds on me. Like these guys that carry, a Glock 19 with a spare mag, nothing against all that, but like, I'd rather have comfortability more than, just having all these rounds on me in a gigantic cannon that I'm probably never going to use, And obviously the argument can be made for, magazine failure, it could be jammed up or whatever, so that's a valid argument. So more than likely, if I'm carrying my gun on my actual person, I'll have a spare magazine on me, and that's another +1 from Terran Tactical. And I just throw a little Neo Mag pocket clip little guy on there, and that's just a little magnet, so it's in your pocket. It just looks like a pocket knife. Not too bad with the 6+1 here, and good to go. So the ammunition I carry is always critical defense, the Hornady critical duty 135 green flex locks. Those are the rounds that I always use, and they have the little Teflon guy here. So I don't count on ever getting into any gunfights, so I just carry as simple as I can. And look how pretty that looks, and you're gonna get nice comfortability. You can cant this if you want to, drill little holes and can it if you want to make it a little bit sideways. It did come with the little orange piece. Like I said, I'll do the review on this, but the orange piece is too much for me for this little gun, so I just use this little. This is enough to bring it in. And when you see the video on that, so look out for that. When it's done, I'll actually leave the link for it so you guys can check that out. So yeah, that's my Glock 43. That's the gun that I carry. And, it's, honestly, guys, I don't see any reason to change it. I shoot it every now and again. It's been probably about 2 months since I've shot it, but every time I do, it's tons of fun, It's a little annoying reloading magazines, but I like to run it and make sure it works and it's in good operating order. I like to maintenance it about every 2 to 3 weeks. I go through it and clean it, get the dust off it and all that stuff. So, I take good care of it. It works every time, and I'm very confident that if something was going to happen, it's gonna be there for me, if I need it to. God forbid. So since we're on the subject of self-defense and or tools to protect yourself, or tools otherwise, you may not need a knife for this, but this is my Spyderco Para 3. And this is the smaller version of the Paramilitary 3. And really cool little knife. I love it. It's the multicam one. See I guess I have a EDC theme finally. Never really had one, but guess I got one now. Can't really flick it then. There we go. So that's the knife. Deep carry pocket clip from MXG, I believe it's called. And then it's a nice little deep carry clip. And so there's that. And that's pretty much it as far as self-defense goes. I don't really carry, a neck knife hanging off me like Indiana Jones running around or any of that stuff. Other than that, it's just pretty much like simple, every dude's going to have. Some guys might not carry this next item, which is a flashlight. I like to carry one, especially at night. And my main EDC on-body flashlight would be the Olight i3T EOS, and it's just a little AAA, simple light. It can go on your hat if you need it to, hands-free kind of deal. And it's just a real simple little flashlight, and, always like this one. I've had it for quite some time. As you can see, a little bit beat up and stuff, but, always works when I need it to, and love that. Love that freaking flashlight, seriously. So next, excuse me, would be my keys. And my keys are pretty simple. I do have a pretty cool flashlight on here just in case I don't have a flashlight on me. Maybe it was daytime. Typically I always have a flashlight, but maybe one's dead or whatever. I'll have this one, and this is the titanium Aurora, the Aurora, but made by Rovivon. And this is a really, really cool, it's 550 lumens. So it's actually much brighter than this one's, only like 110 lumens or something like that, maxed out. So it's real simple. But this guy goes up to 550. It always works. Little USB charger, and it's just a cool little light. Other than that, I just have my keys. Nothing crazy here. The Orbit key. I've had it for years now. It's the only one I like because it fits my giant toolbox key, my awkward truck key, and I still never put my house key inside there. But that's because sometimes in the winter, honestly, guys, sometimes I like to warm my truck up. And I have my house keys separate, so I got to separate it. And, it's an old truck. So, and then I just have this, little gym membership. And then just a little lanyard hook kind of belt deal. And that's it for my keys. Next up is a wallet. Everyone carries one of these. Actually, I just got a brand new PA driver's license in there just today. Anyways, this is the Pop of leather wallet, and this has got the HCRD edition. It's got my name stamped in there, the Hard City Raindrops stamp of approval. Great company. I've had this wallet for 2 years now, guys, I think, since I've done the first video on this. So love it. Love this wallet. It's just real simple, minimalistic. I don't generally carry a wallet on me ever. If I do, it's in my front right pocket. And so that's my wallet. So my watch, I kind of steered away from any kind of watches that are just, I just like this Apple Watch. I don't know. Some people don't like them. This is a Series 5. I do like it because it's easy to look at the weather. It gives me my notifications. I don't have to carry my phone on me, when I'm working. I can keep it farther away from me so I don't have to worry about getting damaged. And if I get an important call, I know. And if I have my earpods on me, AirPods, I can actually answer the call right on my phone without having my phone on me. So this has come in handy. I really like it. I still use my G-Shocks. I still use, when I'm going out on a date, with Lee, we're going out to dinner or something, I'll put my nicer watches on and leave this back at home because, don't need notifications when I'm out to dinner with my girlfriend. So anyways, that's that. The Apple AirPods. These are the nicer ones. They are the bee's knees right here. They're the absolute best. I mean, I swear by these things. I have to have my podcast. I have to have my, my music at the gym. These things are always charged. It's essential that these things are constantly always charged. They have been dying a little bit more quickly than I like when I first bought them, but, they're about a year old now, so probably due for maybe an update or, get a new charging box or something. I don't know, but they still last about 6 hours, but I listen to these things religiously. They're almost always in my ear, and that's mainly because also they have noise cancellation, and they provide great hearing protection at work with the machinery, so, I really like these a lot. So the AirPods, awesome. Pair of sunglasses. I don't care what time of the year is. The sun sucks, so just a pair of Ray-Ban Clubmasters, and those are my favorite sunglasses still to this day. And these actually might be the longest running pair of sunglasses I've ever had. Even the Magpul ones that I got didn't even make it past a few months. Storm got a hold of them a few weeks ago. I left them a little bit too low. She got them and destroyed them. So masks, since, we're going to talk EDC because masks are a thing now. The only two masks that I typically wear are these Tommy some ones, Tommy Copper ones you get at Home Depot. I actually really, really like these. They're so comfortable. They don't pull your ears. These masks, man, they just either make you look like Dumbo, they hurt behind your ear, or whatever. And then I do like the neck gaiter, but not when it's too hot. So because your neck gets hot and you just get hot from them, guys. I don't care what you say. Wearing a mask sucks. You're smelling your breath in your face, and your beard starts to stink, and it just sucks. So I try to only wear the mask now when I'm in public places and around a lot of people, and at work. We have to wear them at work. So, but this is a neck gaiter, and I like this one's from Mission, and I like this one a lot. It's got a nice breathable area in the front here, and those are my two masks that I generally wear. Now the one that I wear at the gym is the same as this. It's in the truck though. I forgot to bring it. And it's the same Mission one like this, except it's a sport one. So it's really tight to the face, but it's the same fabric, and it's really like nothing. It feels really good on you. So that's generally it as far as on body goes. The only thing that I didn't talk about yet is a hank, and I usually just throw that in whatever pocket my phone's in, or jacket pocket, or something like that. But I generally always have a hank on me. If I have too much going on, and I'll just always just at least, if anything, throw it inside this one. So that's kind of my thinking process behind that, especially now, you can use this for a backup mask, blow your nose, all kinds of different things. So I always carry a hank. I've always did anyway, and now it's like more people I actually see whip one out and tie it around their face. It's like, well, good idea, man. Been doing that for 20 years, but hey. So my EDC backpack is the VanQuest Trident. This is a bigger one that I've been using. We're not going to dump this whole thing out, guys. Generally, I just have winter gloves in here because it's been snowing a lot. These are really nice ones. The Flyvo ones or something they're called. I forget, to be honest with you. Ski Patrol wears these. And then, I just keep essential stuff in here. A couple extra magazines. The James pen, my good pen. A beard brush. This is a little touch-up thing, like scissors to, nose hair trimmer, little combs and stuff like that for your beard. If you have a beard, you guys know what I'm talking about. And then, even in here, I have another little beard comb, and that's a handmade Kent comb, and that just to touch up your beard, especially if you're wearing a mask and it tends to pull your beard all over the place, and then you just kind of look all nasty and dirty. So that's what I do. That as far as my EDC bag goes, I'm not really going to dump that all out. I just keep essential stuff in there, and I don't generally bring this out of the house unless I am leaving for quite some time. It's always with me for work. I'm going to work, this comes with me. It's got a bulletproof panel in the back here, so if you run into some issues, it's got a little panel back here that will stop anything up to a 44 Magnum. So pretty cool. You just slip that in there, and you got yourself bulletproof protection. Not bulletproof, but it'll help. There's always a chance it'll go through there. I wouldn't bet my life on it. Don't get just run out there because you got a backpack on, So stay hidden, just be cautious, but it's just definitely better than nothing, right? And then, so what I'll do is, if I'm always leaving the house, this comes with me, and if I'm going to the gym, my firearm goes inside here, and just like so, and I'll show you guys this in a second. I'm not going to strap it all up, but it just essentially just goes in there, and I will cinch it all up with the little VanQuest band. There's an extra magazine inside there, and also a tourniquet, and that's a sand tourniquet, and it's one of my favorites. Didn't like this one at first until I actually started practicing with it and using it, and I realized, oh wow, I actually really like that tourniquet. It's my favorite one now. Other than that, inside here I just keep, here's a backup flashlight. This is just a cheap, I think this is a Phoenix Lumen top. This is a Lumen top. Not bad, just a little dinky, cheesy, simple flashlight, and another hank. So that's generally it. That's my everyday carry. That's how I roll. It doesn't really change. It hasn't changed in years. I might get a couple of new things, like the holster's the newest thing. I literally just got this like 3 days ago. Want to do the review on that because it's really awesome. But, other than that, stuff just kind of stays how I like it because it works, So I don't spend tons of money on different, EDC items just to make a video. It just doesn't make sense to me to do that. So, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you want to become a Patreon member, that link will be below. I really appreciate all the comments and likes and everything you guys do to support the channel. If you are a Patreon member, you will know that there are some big announcements that I've made on there so far about what's going on with moving, because I am moving. So not ready to release where, but we are moving out of the city of Philadelphia and quite soon. So if you guys want to know more about that, just keep an eye out for more videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. That really, really helps. You guys no idea. Like, even just like 3 shares just changes everything. So, and if you want to become a Patreon member, I'm talking more about what's going on with the move, where we're moving, how I'm moving. Next week, I'm flying to Los Angeles to see Lee. We're doing a drive to go see the new house. And so it's quite far away. So you guys will be keeping up with the content because a lot of things are going to change this summer, and in a few months. So keep up with it, guys. I mentioned it on Patreon, not to say, you got to go be Patreon member to find out, because I am going to release it, just, not yet. But just make sure you guys are, put the notification bell so you're keeping up with what's going on, because, like I said, a lot of big changes are coming. And me and Lee have decided that we're going to do this thing together, and we are going to move to a new place that is undisclosed, but I promise you guys will know soon. And when I go to LA, you're going to see some traveling next week, so it's going to be neat. Lots of video vlogs we could do, lots of, you guys might find out next week. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in, but just make sure you're, keep an eye on the channel, hit the notification bell, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace.